October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. We here, y'all. Yes, it's time. I'm so excited.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Hold on, y'all. Want to make sure we got some adjustments. Okay, we ready?
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 18th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. That's what they claim, but I don't think it's true. It is possible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Wait. Y'all, was I on the wrong voice the whole time? I just saw your message. You said you put Judge voice on Edgeworth. Oh, man. I knew something. I looked down and I was like, wait a minute, that's not the right button. Oh, my gosh. Okay, y'all. I'm going to get back in the rhythm. I'm sorry. I stopped doing it for a day, and it's like, wait, what? Okay, we back. Don't worry. I got it from here. I'm going to be back in character. Don't worry.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Uh-oh. No, this could be good for us, because we know Gumshoe not the sharpest tool. You know what I mean? Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Yeah, we know. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No, I don't think so. You said that we blamed the innocent-looking girl probably because of Chapter 2 having an innocent-looking one being crazy. True. That probably played a role. Should I listen to the whole thing again? No, we don't need to listen to it again. Do we? I don't think so. We've heard it before. I think I can probably remember that. We can.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Okay, So we got the samurai spear, which we know of. Okay, we got this one. The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Yes. Okay, we know that. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh, here we go. This is where I lost a lot of my stamina. I don't know if that's a stamina bar, whatever you want to call it. That's where I lost it at, was with her. She ruined it for me. She ruined it. Okay, will the witness declare her name? Okay, so remember the photo? Yes, I recall. Yep. Okay, it's the whole bag. Here we go. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. That part is so funny. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. That's so weird. Your name, please. You said the broken wrist? Exactly. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Old bag, dearie. Old bag. That is so crazy that is her name. That is so hilarious to me. Oh my gosh. So just call me Grandma. Oh, this is when she starts babbling and there's no way I can read it, y'all. There's no way I can read this. Y'all gonna have to pause to read. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one heck of an old bag. Okay, y'all. We ready this time. We ready. I think. You said Edgeworth has amazing reactions. I agree. The reactions are so good. They're just over the top. It's hilarious. Okay. Yep, you were right at the guard station. We know. Yep, poor old Hammer. Yep, we know. You know, you said old bag is 100% guilty in my opinion. I feel like that's what it is. We just gotta prove it. That's the hard part. Because they definitely, you know, tore up my idea of the assistant. That's definitely not right. Okay, you had errands to run in the morning. That's great. Anyway, yep, to the guard station. Yup. Yup, main gate. Okay, yup. Correct. So you say, okay. Did we do this, right? Okay. Wait, I can't do it yet. I gotta go through the thing. Oh, that's right. This is just testimony, y'all. This is just testimony. So we gotta go through the motions of the testimony. You said it was Powers, that he was the one that came through. That man right there. And he was heading towards the studio. Okay. Which look, we know what happened, y'all.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, now we ready for the cross. This is the part where we show the stuff. Where we show. Okay. Yeah, we know. Yep, we know you were there. Yeah, poor old Hammer. Yeah, because you liked him. You had a little crush. It's fine. You had to run some errands. Sure you did. Okay. Sure you had some errands to run. Being in the samurai suit, that's what you had to do. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Smiles. Thank you. I appreciate you. Uh, okay. Yup, you got to the guard station. You was at the main gate. Yup, that's what you say. You saw a certain man walking by. So you claim. So you claim. So you claim. So you claim. Thank you. I appreciate what's that called? I appreciate the support.
We got it.
Thank you. Okay. I think this is a good time. Wait, no, not yet. Wait, hold on. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Okay, this picture, we can do this picture now. Okay? We're gonna present. Don't start with me. Let me get this straight, old bag, Mr. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Exactly. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Look at her. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all of the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Said even Edgeworth is surprised. Exactly. I don't think she disclosed everything ahead of time. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. Exactly, it's a trial. You need to share all the info. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. And he was right. He said demon mode eyes, exactly. I know, they all have their, like, that transition phase, like that look, when they're, like, heading into that demon state. He didn't even give it a second look. No, because there was no proof in it. Exactly. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
All right, here we go. Now we get in the testimony, so we get to see, we get to hear. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay. There we go. We back here again, y'all. Okay. Yeah, that's what you say. All right, we got our health bar. or stamina bar, whatever you want to call it. We got it back. You said press everything. I agree. That's what we gonna do. We gonna press everything. I'm gonna start over. Yeah, but we gonna press this even. She mad because we interrupted her. He said it's a judge patience bar. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Judge patience. That's what it is. She said whippersnapper. She mad because we interrupted. Hey, I haven't even said anything yet. I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. You today always right. Okay. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. Oh my gosh. He said it shows how fed up the judge is with all the wrong answers. That's what it is. Okay, so that's our judgy bar, y'all. That's the judgy bar. Thank you. Thank you so much for the redeem. Yes, I will take a sip. Thank you.
Stretch.
Yes, thank you.
Stretch.
Yes, I will. Ooh, that felt nice. I actually needed that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Maybe start
it.
with your posture.
Yes, I'm doing posture check right now. Thank you. Thank you so much for the redeem, Dominique. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, it says, I think Edward has met his match. He definitely has. Because she's something. Old bag is something. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, we gonna press her again. We gonna press everything. You see what I'm saying? Everything we press. Everything gets pressed, y'all. Okay? Everything gets pressed. Oh, thanks so much for checking in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Who was present at the run-through? Who was present? Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing. She had a crush on Hammer, I think. That's why she was there. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then? I saw Power, huh? So she didn't see the run-through, y'all. She didn't see the run-through. That was something. That was something. I don't know how exactly it was something, but that was something. I was supposed to like, there was supposed to be a light bulb moment. I didn't have one, but I feel like there was supposed to be one there. You know what I mean? There was supposed to be a light bulb moment there, but I just didn't have it. But I just feel like there was supposed to be. So let me write that down. I'm gonna take a note. It said this. Why? What he said? Where was the assistant? So the assistant wasn't there. So assistant was not in the room during the practice run, right? And the practice run was in the morning, was it not? That was in the AM. In the AM, because she was there. Okay, I saw Power strip and fall. We gonna press everything. This part. Yeah. So they're saying during the morning, she wasn't there, the assistant wasn't there. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm forgetting what I pressed earlier. Oh yeah, that's right. No, we pressed this one. Gotta stay in order because then I forget. Okay, I saw Power. Okay, we holding everything. Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. Why is she yelling at that? Why is she laughing at that man's pain? Why? So Power sprained his ankle? I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. Okay. That's right. I remember her saying that now. That's weird.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Oh my gosh, it's funny. Okay, where was the assistant then? You see, this is why I had so many suspicions about the assistant initially. You see what I mean? You said suppressed memory unlocked, right? But this is why I had so many suspicions about the assistant, because of all it is. Where was the assistant then? See? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. You see, that assistant seems guilty still. That's why I was saying, that's probably why I came to that conclusion last time. Because I'm like, what? She didn't know about Power's ankle. Oh, wait. That was my clue, y'all. That it couldn't have been her. Because she didn't know about Power's ankle, right? So, if she was being the Steel Samurai, why would she be walking like that? But I think she could have been walking like that because everything was too heavy and she's small. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making up stuff now. I'm making assumptions based on very little information. But that's what we do. You know what I mean? That's what you do. And when you're in these situations until you get more information. You come up with theories, you know, hypotheses. You may continue your testimony. You said Jazzy overthinking the game? I probably have. I tend to do that. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Okay. We pressing everything, y'all. We pressing all things. He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as significant detail. Because it is. You know what I'm saying? There's duct tape on the spear. Duct tape on spear. Okay, and she supposedly repaired it, supposedly. I better write this down in the core record. I thought we did. Yeah. Yep, it's mended with duct tape. Yep, we got it. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Okay. We gonna press everything. I know it seems silly, but we need to do it. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. It actually is. It actually is important. I don't know why he's saying that. It actually is important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? That doesn't mean it was Will. And it's clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. How do we know that? At no point has Will even said that his ankle was sprained. He didn't tell me that information. He just said he was tired.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? You're sure? What are we doing? Y'all, you said clear. Exactly, clear as mud. Because what do you mean clear? There's nothing clear. This whole thing is riddled in mess. Okay, we got some objection. Okay, we got some, I agree. Let's object. We objecting. Objection. That's right. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
See, finally, Judge doing his job. You know what I mean? Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? That's right, bingo. We got this. No need to ask twice. Okay. Again? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay, y'all. This is the testimony. Okay, we gotta go through it, and then we get to cross-examine. So the time of Warhammer's death was 2:30 p.m. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. You did not see Will Powers. Stop saying that. You saw a person, okay, dressed in a steel samurai costume go to the studio. That's what you saw. Stop saying that's him. You don't know that. Okay, stop lying. No one else went there. And she lying. If they had, I would have seen them. Yeah, that's what you say. That's what you claim.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Now, okay, so look at here. The judge already came to conclusions. I hadn't even done anything yet. And he's already like, yeah, they must have done it. Hold on, I haven't done my cross-examination yet. It's giving real bias. It's giving bias. You know what I'm saying? He said this is like if they said you rob a bank, but how can you see if the mask is on? Exactly. Exactly. Like, you don't know if that was him or not. You're making guesses. Press everything. Totally agree with that. I sure am. This part, we pressing everything. He said, I think she didn't see that person clear. Exactly. I think she don't like him and she making it up. How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. That's what you say. Okay, I need to press that. I forgot I wasn't just supposed to be reading. Okay, I need to press this statement. You said, why is she looking so evil? Exactly. That's how I feel she is. She looking guilty. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right? Yeah, no one else went there. That's a lie. You said no one suspicious looking, but then you said no one else went there. Which one is it? Okay, she lying. I agree, Lux. I agree. Lying. We press it. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Uh-huh. Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. Mm-hmm. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Okay, we gotta press. Everything must be pressed. Are you sure?
Objection!
What? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. These reactions are great. Old windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Yes, they do. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. You said that's unholy, uncanny Riz? Exactly. You said windbag was as much everywhere as the assistant looking at the photos? Exactly. She was in the same places. So, it's true. She definitely was a suspect. I should have went with her the first time. That's okay. We're going to do it. This time, I think we're going to have enough where we're going to prove that it was her. Because it's not the kid. It wasn't the kid. And that's the only 3 people. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Okay? Yeah, we know that. That's what you claim. Uh-huh. That's what you say. Okay. Okay, now we gotta present stuff, y'all. It's presentation time. Now it's a matter of picking the right statement, okay? The right statement with the right evidence. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now the only person I saw going to studio before that was Will Powers. We've already addressed this. She's just gonna say, oh, I did the ankle part. We did that. Okay. Okay. That's what she say. I don't believe her though. Okay, we got stuff to present. No. This. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, so we present photo number 2. I just need to remember where. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. This. But we did this. You know what? We just gonna do it. We just gonna do it. Because we kind of did this. But we just gonna do it. Hold on. Look at this photo one more time. That's right. It's photo number 2, y'all. The photo number 2. We here. We finally. I think we got to throw in the right statement. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day? Don't you think that's odd? Should this photo be photo number 1? If it really was the only photo? Look at everybody.
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Huh? Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Said her story followed apart? Exactly. Yes, exactly. Bingo, we got it, y'all. Some people some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Uh-oh, here we go. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Soulbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Mm-hmm.
I see. Your testimony, please.
All right, y'all. We here. The testimony. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos, recorded on the security computer, and checked in. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Uh-huh. Miss Old Bag. This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. You said that is an obstruction of justice on Windbag's part? I agree. This is very important. You said time to retire? Right. This is very important information. You're just like, oh, I forgot. Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. Pressing everything. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. We gonna do it. I don't care. Another job. That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta go through all of the... I forgot to hit press on all of these. I'm just reading. Okay, we did this one. Now we gotta press this one. Alright, let's press. We want to press to get all the info. How many photos are there usually? On a day when we're open to the public, we get more than 500 people. But on filming days, on rehearsal days, well, we don't have much money. We never get more than 50, and that's a big day. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are so frustrating. Okay, I feel like I read that last time. Okay, this one. So you throwing out security photos. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. Okay, so we're profiling. Okay. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Old Bag. You said she is hiding something, I feel it, but she is not telling us. I agree, she's definitely hiding something. She's hiding something. I just don't know what. You're right, we don't know what. Let's hope we can find out. You said profiling? Yes. Okay, she's profiling all over the place. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She is something. She is something. I think she's missing the point. She is. On purpose. See, come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Yeah, what photo is that? Okay, yikes. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging out, hanging about. One was there that day. Objection! Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. This is important. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Story not adding up? Sure isn't. Sure isn't. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh, jeez. What?
Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day? One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about the 2nd or 3rd grade?
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Okay, y'all, we made it through there. Okay, we didn't lose any judgy points. Okay, we kept all our judgy bar. Okay, here we are, 11:08. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of your stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Aww. You're the only likely suspect right now. Exactly, he does. He needs to lock his room. Lock up, okay? If you taking a nap, lock the door. Lock the door. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Yeah. We've experienced that one. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Aw, I feel so bad. He's such a nice guy.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Beware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes aren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
Okay, y'all. You said, Jazzy, who do you think did it? Okay, so I think we just have to go through the process of elimination. I don't think it was a grade school boy. Okay, I think we know that. And then we did try the assistant girl, and that was a no. So I think we have to go with the security lady this time. Yeah, this is where we went wrong last time, exactly. Because the last time I picked the assistant girl, and that was a no. Yeah, old lady did it. I agree. I think we have to accuse the security lady this time. I think this is the good move. And look, this time we started with a full judgy bar. So even if we make a mistake, we get another couple of shots at it before we lose completely. Yes, the old bag. The old bag. Okay, we're going with the security lady. Old bag. It was a security lady. Windy Old Bag. Oh my gosh, the name pun is hilarious. Is hilarious. Windy Old Bag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hi, Atlas. Oh my gosh, Atlas, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. You said lore knowledge? Yes, yes, it's the lore. It's about the lore knowledge. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. That is so crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Atlas. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we know. Okay, so that's true. See, I didn't think about this last time. That's a good point. And see, I didn't write it down. Okay, so remember, okay, we got to, backtrack the lore. We got to go back and think about the lore. Oh, that reminds me. At the end of the stream, I got to share something with y'all, and it has to do with the lore. Okay, so, remember last time, okay, earlier, they were talking about the assistant, and they were like, oh, there's no way she could have known. When you think about it, there was no way she could have known about the ankle. Want to support before I go to bed, have fun. Thank you so much, Atlas. I appreciate you. Thank you. I know I figured it was late for you, but I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But look, because remember they kind of implied that the assistant wasn't there in the morning when Will Powers hurt his ankle. So she couldn't have done it. Now that I'm thinking about it, she couldn't have been this person because this person knew that Will hurt their ankle. Even though Will never told us he hurt his ankle, but you know what? We gonna let that go. But she's the only one who knew. So that makes sense. That makes sense. It make perfect sense now. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. Yep. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag. And it's true. Remember, because she said she's the one who kissed it and made it feel better. Which is weird. Oh my gosh, weird. Oh, what? Whippersnapper. Yep, we got you. We got you.
Order, order. Is this true, Old Bag?
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Ooh, she mad now, y'all. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. That's so true. That's true. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into the Studio One, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. That's such a good point. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. All right, we feeling ourselves now, y'all. Okay, we feeling ourselves. Yes. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any opinion on this matter?
Uh-oh. This don't look good. I mean, I feel like when he's quiet like this, it's probably a problem. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? Does he want her to go away? What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. He does not like you. Okay? What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this take this all the way, the whole way, y'all? Oh my goodness, you said of course he wants her to go away, far away from him. I agree. That's destructive, Riz. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You said press further? Okay, I agree with that. Give Granny a break? Why would I ever? Okay, why would I ever? Yes, we going with the press. We doing it. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Wimback is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said, second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. Oh, so now it doesn't matter. Now it's not. No, so now it's important. It wasn't important earlier when you erased the photo. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. You're telling on yourself.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? You said blame the kids, right? So you are blaming the kids. Exactly, try to arrest some kid. It's crazy. Said she delusional? Yep. Living in delusion. I have proof. Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
I mean, I guess I do, because they just left me here to figure it out. I would say, what's the... Oh, wait a minute, though. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. I don't think the card key is good. You know why? Wait. No, it is. Because the only way you can get into that studio, right, was you have to have a card key. And That's the only way. And the kid don't have no card key. That's the only one that makes sense. We're presenting the card key. That's the only way you can get into Studio One. There's no other way. Now, the kids can get into the employee area, but the employee area is separate from Studio One. So it's got to be a card key. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio One. However, you need a card key to enter Studio One. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
I don't know if that's a sound, but that's what came out of my mouth, so that's what we're going with. The windbag speechless? This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about the witness. Miss Wendy, what was her name?
Something old windbag, Your Honor. Oh my gosh.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
All right, y'all. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Look at her trying to act like she run the show. Said Jazzy won this case closed. That's how I feel. Exactly. It's done. We done here. Court adjourned. Thank you so much, Happy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Said I'm talking. Look at... Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Okay, now she's just making up stuff. You said imagine if someone did this in a courtroom, right? I feel like they would have got arrested. That's what I feel like. They would have been arrested. He said, you're not the judge. Exactly. She sit up there like she acting like she run the show. It's not your show. It's the judge's show. Okay? Not to talk about. By whom? Okay, so Edgeworth don't even know what she's talking about. This is something. Okay, this is gonna be good, y'all. This is gonna be good. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? You said she should have been arrested? I agree.
Well, testify.
Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's getting interesting. You said my lips, this is called My Lips Were Sealed. Okay, let's go through the testimony, y'all. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Okay. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
All right, y'all. It's time for cross-examination. This is going to be new info we haven't really heard before. Oh my gosh, I'm ready. Global Studios wanted me to keep I promise y'all I can read. To keep quiet about something. Okay, we're pressing everything. Either the trial is a fever dream. It really is. Because what is happening? We're pressing every single thing she says. I don't care. We're pressing. So you were told not to talk? That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Okay, if I was Edgeworth, I'd be really mad. I would be upset. I would be having the same face too. I'd be looking crazy like this too. Because that undermines everything that he did to put this together. Like, it undermines everything about the case. Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Oh my gosh. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Okay, we're pressing everything, remember? Everything gets pressed. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? That's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. That's right. The director would have had to be there. Why didn't we think about that as a suspect? Should have been a suspect from the beginning. Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. Okay. You know what? She get on my nerves. She one of those I lie about omission people. Like, I'm just not gonna say nothing. But I'm lying. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Ooh, yeah. Well, if you look up at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. Remember, we saw it. We saw when we were here. The path where the monkey's head has fallen off. Exactly. Over here. I remember. We couldn't go over there.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Wait a minute. Yeah. What are they asking me? What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay. Say continue cross-examination or take a break. I feel like I should continue, right? Yeah, I agree. I feel like I should continue. I don't think taking a break is a good idea. And sorry, I had to take a drink. And I'm not satisfied with the like, I feel like there's more information that she's not telling us. I feel like there's more. We're gonna continue to cross. We're gonna continue to cross. They said they had nothing to do with it. Yeah, okay. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. That's not for you to determine. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. Oh my gosh. So you were bribed. Okay, y'all, if they are guilty, she needs to be arrested. She needs to be arrested because this is part of obstruction. Right? Is that the word? Is that the name of it? I'm not a lawyer, okay? All I watch is Law and Order and some you know, and some of the spin-offs and that kind of stuff. But I would think this is some form of obstruction of justice, is it not? She accepted a bribe to keep quiet about information that was important to a murder scene. It's not like she didn't know. They told her not to say nothing. She knew what she was doing. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. So you got your bonus and you still talk. Well, she did because she didn't want to get accused of murder. And she got her money, so... And she probably like, hey, I got my money. I'm just going to confess. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. No, I haven't. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Exactly. I want to know all the info. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet. Okay, so we went through that. Okay. Yeah. This part. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. That is so suspicious. The suspiciousness. Okay, we're pressing. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Oh my gosh. Lady, you're telling me you didn't find that suspicious? What the heck is wrong with these people? You didn't think that was odd? You didn't think that that was strange? You know? What? This lady's nuts. Okay, she knew what she was doing. She needs to be arrested immediately. Because ain't no way you thought that that made sense. And that they were not guilty. Like, come on. Come on. Look at them grumbling. I'll kill this woman. I swear it. Okay, she about to ruin his whole little thing. Because, you know, normally he has a backup plan to the backup plan. But he ain't got one for this. He ain't got one. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Exactly. And, you know, he don't like that. He don't like that. But if you're going to accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. That part. Okay, so we already pressed on this one. Yep, we already pressed. So this is the last one to press on. Okay. Them. He said, hey, that rhymed? Yeah, it did. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. Oh, yeah, we did this already. I should have known that we had already read this. That we already know this part already. We know this. Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. Yeah, so where were these people? They were in the studio. We know the thing. Okay, we know this. Yeah. Yeah, he joined the producer around lunchtime. They had a meeting. Where? Oh, in Studio 2 trailer. Yeah, Studio 2 trailer. Which, we didn't go to Studio 2 trailer, remember? We didn't go. We need to go there. I feel like we need to go there as part of our investigation. Because, you know, Gumshoe don't do the job. Yeah, we know about this part. Yep, we know. Okay, we gotta go through the motions.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but yeah, we've asked all the questions. He said 2 Studio 2. That's how I feel. I feel like we need a break, correct? And then we need to go do some investigating, and then we can come back. I feel like that's what we need to do. So let's see if we can take a break, and then we'll come back. Let's take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not yet been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Woldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Ooh, look, he mad. But I don't blame him for being upset. I don't blame him because he likes to be prepared and he was totally caught off guard. I don't blame him. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wow, y'all. That was crazy. Was that crazy? We learned so much. Okay, October 18th at 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. It ain't over, Will. It ain't over. Hold on. It's not over. But we did do good. You said very crazy, right? This is crazy. I was right to ask you to defend me. Ah, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? Well, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Yes! So Nick, have we figured out just who it is in the steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. No. You can't, okay? There was no way for us to get the information about the director and the producer and how they just magically disappeared before the cops came. Like, there was no way for us to get that information if we did not accuse her in the first place. She wasn't going to tell us that information. She didn't volunteer anything. So, no, I don't feel bad. Sorry. Don't feel bad for her. Don't feel bad. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Exactly. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Oh, he's just a big sweetie. He's just a big sweetheart. You said Windbag needs zero sympathy. That's how I feel. I'm like, she knew. She knew she was withholding vital information. She was just so quick to accuse Will, and she knew there was other people there, and she ain't get no sympathy. Okay, she's a liar. We don't like those. All right, to be continued. Okay, we gonna keep going because we gotta know what happens, y'all. Okay, yes, save my progress, please. Yeah, you can save it right there. That's fine. Yes. Okay. Can we keep going, or why did it make me stop? That's weird. Okay. Can we continue? Go back. I want to keep playing. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Is it not? Can I get a minute? Maya, can I have a minute to relax? Can I get a second? You know? Yeah, we're not finishing, Lux. We gonna keep on going. Oh my gosh, she's just on me. I'm not done. Say you think WP's got a chance. Well, I hope he does. I think he does. I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yes. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Okay, let's go. Do we need to talk to her? I don't feel like we do. What to do? Any ideas? Nah, we don't need to do that. Let's just get straight to the studio. We don't need every bit of dialogue, do we? I don't think we do. Let's get to the studio. Let's go. Get to the investigation, y'all. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios, main gate. Let's do this. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Old Bag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look. She left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Yeah, you was. Yeah, you was. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Let's examine real quick. Anything new? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh. It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Oh, how convenient, huh? Okay. Let's check the gate. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Okay. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. That's good. What else is there? Anything else? This? An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay, cool. That's great. Anything else? Okay, the security guard station. Miss Old Bag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. Okay. 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 Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Okay. Let's move to another port. Okay, let's move to another area. You said, I find it strange that movie studio tours get as low as 50 people. Yeah, I mean, they said they don't have a lot. They're not making a whole lot of money right now. I think they're struggling. I think they mentioned that earlier, that they're struggling. Okay, so outside Studio 1, that's where we are right now, I believe. And then employee area. Let's go to employee area. Yep, we're going there. Okay, we back. We at the employee area. Okay, we here. Let's take a look around. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Huh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh my gosh. You said Windbag went from blue to orange? White. And what kills me too is Windbag is in a detention center. She's being held in custody. And she gonna tell her to tamper with like possible evidence? Like, why would you close? What? What? I don't know if she's thinking like, oh, I'm not at work today. Hey, make sure you close this. Or if she's saying, hey, make sure you close that. Because it's evidence. Like, which one is it? I don't know. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. I agree. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Old Bag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Yeah, we examining. Let's look at this. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Okay. What is the point? You said Penny looked like someone I would work with and someone I would ask to do the things I wouldn't want to do. I'm sure she does that a lot here too. That's probably her job. That's probably her job. To do all the things no one else wants to do, you know? Okay, so she says the boy won't be able to get in, right? That's the point. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Oh, whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Hey, I want to see. We gonna rip it open. I want to see. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hey, there. That should make the kids happy. She said, hi-ya. My fault. The things we do. You said, yep, let's rip it off. Just take it off. You know? Now I can see it. The drain grate is off. And I know who did it. True. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Okay, she's like, I don't feel any guilt about it. Okay. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. That's cool. What's this? The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. It probably stinks in there, y'all. Probably stinks. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. For that many days? No, y'all nasty. You said do old Tokyo? I know. They're just nasty because it's been days. That food been sitting there for days. No, y'all just nasty. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. No, y'all just nasty because there's no reason. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? If you're going long distances, you don't have to pedal the whole time. I mean, that's kind of a good thing. You said it makes it a lot easier to go up hills. That too. That too, right? If you're going uphill, hey. Don't people cycle to get exercise? No, not everybody cycles for exercise. Some people cycle for transportation. Okay? Some people cycle for transportation. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Okay, is there anything else, y'all? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got more over here. I forgot. There's more. There's more to see. Yes, we're going to look for that, Lux. I agree. We're going to look to see if there's more costumes somewhere. I know there's some in his dressing room, but let's see what else we got. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is the same dialogue. Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad it's sold out. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of the same stuff as last time. But I guess we should go through the motions. A window in the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Makes sense. Okay, we're going to look at the sign. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Real powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room. Sure. Okay. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go inside. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Okay. We're not thieves. But we did take that card key. I mean, we did. We did take the card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to call it borrowing. If you want to call it borrowing, you said, I wish Mia was here. Maya mind turning into her for advice. I agree. I agree. It's like, can you switch over real quick? Can you switch real quick? You know? Can we go inside? Oh, maybe I need to go. Oh, that's right. Okay. Maybe I need to go to options real quick. I think I have to go back. Okay. So then we can go inside. Okay. Let me see. Back. Move. Dressing room. Yeah, that's right. We gotta go inside. I forgot. Okay. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh, she's got a point. That is a good point, actually. It's like, you just so happened to come here. Because I don't think Powers was supposed to be in his dressing room during that time. So it's like, you just so happen to come in. He's here. And on top of that, he just so happens to be asleep. Okay, we're going to examine, y'all. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Okay. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Okay, let's see if there's anything new in the bag. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kinda shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Oh my gosh. Okay. We already looked here. Hey, what's this? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Okay. That's where he slept. Looks like someone's been sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. He did. He did. Okay, he did. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. Well, and isn't that window just an employee area where everybody's hanging out? Like, I'm not opening that either. Everybody don't need to see, like, me in my room. Okay, I don't see... only this. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick? What now? These snacks, they've been past the expiration date. Then don't eat them. Aw, they're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Ooh, she like her some snacks, y'all. It's a new National Enquirer magazine. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like that. Okay, what? I don't think there's anything else in here. I don't think there's anything else in here, y'all. Yeah, we know someone was sleeping there. Yeah. I got that. Yeah, got that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to see in here, y'all. Yep. There's nothing else. This is all stuff we've seen already. Okay. We opened the bag. We did all the things. Okay. Let's go back out to the employee area. I don't know. I guess the only place left to go to the studio main gate. I was hoping they... Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Penny's out here. I forgot. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Okay. Let's talk tour, y'all. Let's talk. So, how are the studios doing? There's... Oh, thank you. You know what? You're right. You're right. I do need to drink. Thank you. Thank you for the redeem. Thank you. I did need to do that. Thank you.
Maybe start with your posture.
Yes. Actually, yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yes, I had to pull my shoulders back. Yes. Yes.
Stretch! Stretch!
Yes, I sure am. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys for the redeem. Thank you. So there's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the other day of the murder. I know, it's nasty in there. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them? In the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Alright, let's talk about the fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though. Okay, so she has a regular. You said we are aware of the biohazard you call a leftover meal, right? Exactly. It's been there for days. It's nasty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so apparently there's like a singular fanboy who's here on a regular basis. Okay, good to know. The director. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. To keep us quiet? Interesting. You said I still don't trust Penny? Penny does move a little bit suspicious. That's why I thought it was her in the beginning. But, you know, I think she's just trying to keep her job, maybe. I don't know. But it is a little suspicious to me. It's giving suspicious. He said she only good for doing her job and going home. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like that's all she's doing. She's like, I'm coming, I'm showing up, and I'm just leaving. To keep everyone quiet, interesting. Exactly. Let's look at the studio head seems pretty eager to keep us quiet. Suspicious. So they were trying to protect the director? I mean, I guess. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. Yeah, because producer means producer of money. She got the funds. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? That's all you got to tell me? Do you know who the producer is? Can I get a name? Can I get a location? Oh my gosh. I think we examined. Present what? Wait, she's the props person, right? Does this make sense to present her with this to see how does she know anything about this? Because she's the props person. I'm gonna do it. Say, you work with the props, right? About the murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Because he yields it all the time. That's why you think of him. He looks the part. That doesn't mean that he did it. Let's show her the photo. Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why are you saying that? You don't know that it is. Why is he dragging his leg like that? We might get some. Look at. Hi. Woo. What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Okay. No, I already did this. No, go back. Okay. She's not gonna take this from us, is she? She might take it from us though. Let's go outside Studio 1. Let's go to Studio 1. Yeah, let's go. We're out of here. Let's go to Studio 1, y'all. Where it all began. You said, why does everyone assume the photo is immediately Will Powers? That's what I'm saying. It's just like, y'all, that could be anyone in that costume. You're just making the assumption. You know what I mean? You're just making the assumption based on nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Perfect. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. See, when she do that look, that's how we know. We about to get into trouble. Okay, we about to get into some stuff. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. But I agree with her this time. Let's go. Let's go. Outside Studio 2. Let's do it. Yep, let's go. It's time. Yes, October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Uh-oh. And not that deserted. Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. See, it's not that deserted. It ain't that deserted, y'all. Okay? Okay? It said it looks pretty low maintenance. It does. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go inside. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Okay, let's move. Back to Studio 1. We're gonna go back to the guard station to see if we can get the key. Main gate. Let's talk. Okay. Let's examine. Can we get it? We know that already. Yo, it's been turned off. We know that already. What about a key? I need a key, y'all. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the cameras. Oh, please, don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. What do you mean, maybe next time? What? What are we waiting for? So we gotta wait for her to leave? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Right next? What do you mean? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go back outside Studio 1, I guess. I don't think we can do anything because we can't get inside. Okay, what we gonna do is we gonna go back to outside Studio 2 and we're at least gonna examine the place before we move on. We'll examine it. Okay, let's examine. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Oh my gosh, girl, we don't have keys for this vehicle. Sure, if I had a license. Oh, we can't drive? Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Okay, why are you showing there that? That has nothing to do with anything. Nothing to do. Okay, what's this? An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay. They had a meal here. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? I mean, nothing wrong with a good steak. Is it incinerator, you say? Right. Hey, there's always room for steak. I agree. I agree with that statement. I agree with that statement. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Yeah, this thing feels weird. Yeah, that's what you say. Let's see. What's over here? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. It sure does. And it's broken. This is broken, y'all. It's a broken fence. It's broken. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. I mean, it don't look junky yet. What about this? No, I meant the window. No, I meant the window. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think it is part of some temporary film set. It probably isn't. The trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'll let us borrow it. That's it, y'all. That's it. Yep, that is a broken fit. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is broken. That's probably related in some way. I think that's all we have for here. I think we're going to have to go back. And we might have to leave and then come back until Penny leaves. You know? Wait, we might have to do... Wait, go back. Let's examine and see if anything new popped up. No. I don't think so. Nothing new. I don't think so. Let's see. The studio mascot. Apparently it is a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask the assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. True, true. And you probably need a crane to move something like that. Probably so. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. The entrance to Studio 1. Yeah, we know where they found Jackhammer's body. We know that. I'm Bush. Maybe I'll take a seat here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever. He's like 24, isn't he? Oh my gosh. She's crazy. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. Oh my gosh. But I am still young. Okay. That security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. Took 2 pictures on the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was still samurai, the other one was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Okay. Alright, I think we've explored everything. What is this? In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem. Well, how come we don't? This monkey head is real heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell, so... Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. That's interesting too. Huh. Right? That they just so happened to fall on that day? Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah. Alright, I think we've gotten everything we can get out of here. We're gonna head back, and then we might have to leave and then come back. You know? Let's move. Let's go back to the main gate. We don't need to talk to her anymore because nothing new came up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move, and we're gonna go back to the detention center, and we're gonna talk to Will and see if there's anything new we can learn. And then we'll go back and see if she's gone. And then we'll go get the key. Okay, we're in the detention visitor room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Alright, let's talk. The fanboy. Do your fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. The director? Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. See, everyone's following the rules because they don't want to lose their job. So even though it's suspicious, they don't tell anybody. Oh my goodness. You know, you said Maya acted like she the only one pushing that monkey head. It's gonna be a team effort. Exactly. Why would you think you can move that by yourself? I don't care how many steaks you eat. It's not happening. You know? That's a group effort. It might even need a crane. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie. Okay? Fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Oh my gosh, this dude. Okay, that's all we got. There's nothing else here. Okay, Wait a minute, hold on. He has never still told us whether or not he hurt his ankle. So let's see if we can present the picture and see if we mention the ankle. I hope so. He said Maya throwing us under the bus in front of Kai. Exactly. It's like, girl, you gonna make us look bad. Regarding this photograph, yes. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time. Honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room. Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? We don't know. Let's talk about the spear. Regarding the murder weapon, yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person will be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh, yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see? I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me, right away though. With duct tape? We heard. That's all you got to say? He still ain't said nothing about the ankle. He still ain't mentioned it. It's like, we need that. I need you to say, yes, I hurt my ankle. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that's it. Huh. Okay. Alright, we went through everything, so... Let's see if, now if we go back to the main gate, if Penny will still be there. Maybe she'll be gone. Nope, she's still there. Great. Alright, let's go back to the office. We gotta go back to the office now. I guess we'll talk. I don't want to talk, though. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. We still don't. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Okay. What do you think we should do? What do I, why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. Okay, so we did that already though, and it got us nowhere. We've already been to the studio. Why she's still gonna be there? She's still here, y'all. She's still here. What are we supposed to do? It's like it's happening all over again with the security lady. That we had to go through all these hoops in order to get her out of here so we could actually go to the places we're not supposed to go. So we can get keys and stuff. Let me think. Okay. Let's go to, I don't know. I guess we can go back, I guess, to the, well, okay, let's go back here. Okay. Inside Studio 1. Let's go inside Studio 1. Maybe there's something here we missed. Okay. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go somewhere place else, Nick. Huh. Okay, but we here to do work. Like, I know you don't like it, and that's fine, but, you know. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. No, there's a, okay. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. She is. She a little out there. She a little out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that. Okay. I guess we do this. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh my gosh. The delusion runs high. Okay. They outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Well, can we find the costume? Can we find the bloody costume? Do we have their bloody costume? What? Like, what are we supposed to do here? Okay, let's do this. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more troubled than I thought. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I don't want to be the director. Or maybe I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Well, she got time if she want to do that. Okay, did I do all of them? Okay. I think that's everything in here. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's it. Unless, wait a minute. Never mind. Yeah, there's nothing else to examine. There's nowhere else. I can't move. Okay. I thought maybe I could slide like some of the other ones. Okay. We do this. Okay. Studio 2. Let's just go there real quick. We're just going to buy some time. We've already done all of this. We're just going to buy some time. Okay. We did all that. Did all of that. What else is there? We did that. Yeah, we know there's flowers. Yeah, we know they're pretty. That's great. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. We've already opened and been in here. Okay. Okay, there's nothing here for that. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Okay, move. Let's go to studio main gate. Oh my gosh, she's still here. Y'all, she's still here. She won't leave. Does anyone know how I get her to leave? Is there any way to get her to leave? Oh my gosh. I'm just going to present the map. I've already presented most things to her already. Wait, what do you mean? She said not really sure what that is. Sorry. What? It's Global Studios. You don't know what you don't know? Like, I'm confused. I did this one already. We'll do this one more time. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those key cards? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks. I'll be careful. Okay. We're just gonna do this too, because why not? Not really sure what this is. Sorry. That's fine. We did that, and that. Okay. Okay, is there anything new? No. I don't know, y'all. Let's go back to the detention center, I guess. We've already explored every place. Let's just talk to Will. Tell me something. Can I get something, Will? We've already talked. We've already did all these. I don't know what else to do. I just need Penny to leave. We need Penny to leave. We've already done that. She's already seen all of this. She knows what it is. Okay, wait. Okay, let's just go here. Let's examine. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full of these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Yeah, we know about that. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. You should. You've been saying that forever. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Mia's favorite potted plant. Said, Jazzy, you know what we have to do. You have the cloth. I have the what? Wait, what? You have the cloth? I have cloth? Wait, what? She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her watering torture technique. You said you didn't get the joke. I didn't. But I'm terrible with sometimes. Sometimes those things don't clip for me for a minute. Like I gotta read it and I'm like, ah. Or someone gives me a hint that I'm like, ah. So yeah, please continue to tell me the jokes. I may not get them right away. But that's okay. Because then I learn and it's fun. I like it. You know what I mean? So I still like the jokes. Please drop them. I don't always get them, but that's okay. It's part of the fun. I don't mind not always knowing the joke. Okay, let's see here. Studio. What the heck am I supposed to do, y'all? And she's still here. Girl, are you off of work? When are you off of work? So I can go in there and steal the key so I can steal the key. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. What do I do with this? What do I do? Okay. Alright, we did that. We did this. We did all of this. She's like, I don't know what none of that is. We did all of these things. We know the keys are in here. And we need to get in there somehow. I just don't know how. Huh. There is something. I don't know what. But there's something. We already did that. Jazzy, have you ever played WarioWare? No, but I've seen clips of it. But I've watched cause you know I like video game lore. So I watched a couple of different YouTubers that do like videos on like history of video games and stuff. And I watched one about WarioWare. And it looked cool. Hey, Ryla, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for saying hi. I'm aware of the game. It looks fun, but I've never played it. Are they gonna remake that and like release it or something? Cause I don't know. I feel like that's an older game, right? Isn't that an older Nintendo game? I feel like that's a what? Is that like a Super Nintendo or is it newer than that? I don't know. I'm like, I might be going too far back for the game, but I just like, I'm aware of it, but I don't remember what system it's on. You say you look like a flight attendant, nice outfit. Oh, I'm supposed to look like a lawyer. But thank you. I'm glad you like my outfit. Thank you. She said, my bad. No, it's okay. I knew it was going to give some flight attendant energy. But thank you. I appreciate it. Nope. They sell it through streaming and they release it every year on every system. What? They do? They do? Oh, okay. You said W lawyer. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to look at WarioWare. That sounds interesting. Okay, I'm going to look it up. I didn't know that they did that. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, goodness. You say you do? You look like a lawyer. Nice outfit. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's only Nintendo? Yes. Yes. Yeah. I know Nintendo. Look, they are very, very strict about their stuff. Nintendo don't play. And I have a Switch. I don't have the new one. I don't have a Switch 2. But I have a Switch. I just don't normally stream Nintendo games. But I have one. I play them usually on my own time. But yeah. But I mean, I'm open to streaming Nintendo games if that's something y'all would like to see. You said LOL had to fix it. No need, no need. No, I know it's giving that kind of energy too. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. I don't know where else to go. We've already been everywhere. We just haven't found the thing. Because remember last time when we were in this situation? Like we ended up, whatchamacallit? We like missed, like clicking on something or something like that. I don't remember what we did, but we did something. And something triggered something else. And then we were able to move on. And then finally, Gumshoe went away. I just don't remember what we did. You said Nintendo sounds fun? Yeah. I know. That's why I was like, I play Nintendo games. I have Nintendo. I just don't normally stream them. Unless there's something specific y'all want to see, I'm open. It says welcome. They let people in here when they're not filming, right? Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say? Sure, if that security lady lets us in. Okay, but we passed that. We passed that. You know what I mean? You said, Jazzy, you clicked on Studio Open or Studio One? Yeah, I did. I did. Whenever it has a check mark in there, that means I did it already. So I did this one. I did this one, this one, this one. And if it's blue, that means it's not a clue. Only if it's yellow. And if it has a check mark, that means I looked at it already. So we want to look for something that doesn't have the check mark on it. And I don't see nothing in here that's like new. No. Oh my goodness. I'm just randomly click. No clues here. See? You said, what was the game expecting us to do to make progress? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the heck they want. I don't know what they want. I feel like we've clicked on everything over here. I think now we're going to have to go to Outside Studio 2. You said trees for the fun of it. I did click on all the trees. Look. Watch. See? Nothing. Nothing. See? Nothing. It just says no clues here. Yeah. There's nothing else in here. Alright, we all move on. Let's go. We already did. Let's go outside Studio 2 again. And see if we click. We're going to randomly click on everything. And then see what happens. I feel like we did click on everything. But we just going to go see. Things happen. You know what I mean? We already did that one. Okay, we did that one. Yup, we did that. Wait. Okay, I hadn't done this one. There's a big 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2. Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. That's all we got. That's it? Okay. That's it, huh? Alright. Well, that was uneventful, wasn't it? Okay. Alright. We did that, did the door, did all the things. Yep, did it. Okay, there's nothing. Maybe that was enough? I don't know. Okay, we gotta go back to Studio 1. Then we move. Outside. No. Studio main gate. And then we go. No. She's still here. Okay. Outside Studio 1. Employee area. We going back to employee area real quick. I feel like we did it, but it's fine. Okay, we did that, but okay. Okay, we're gonna test it. Okay. Let's see. We did that one. Yeah, we know it's a storage room. Yep, where to keep the stuff. Okay. Yep, we know that already. You said it would be nicer to enter the set, though? Yeah. I agree. We've done all that. We did this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've done everything over here. Okay. Yeah, I did all these. Okay, we'll go back in the dressing room, I guess. There's gotta be something, y'all. There's gotta be something. Wait, was this... Did she say this last time we were in here? Wait, who is that? Wait, who is this? Something happened. Wait, who is this? Wait, because if it was her, they would have put the name right here. Something happened, y'all. Something happened. What the F? Who are dudes? LMAO? What? Who the heck is this? Who the heck is this? Uh-huh. We? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, 14-emmers.
Who are you people?
Right. Right. You said it's a Reddit bot? Hey, Gammy, how are ya? Ah, that's the perfect redeem, Gammy. Perfect redeem for this situation. Oh my gosh. You said that's not a second or third grader? Right? I thought they were the only ones who could sneak in here. That they were second and third graders.
Whoa.
Hey, Gammy. Oh my gosh. Yes, Ryla, thank you for the redeem. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the sip. Thank you.
Stretch.
Yes, I sure will. Thank you so much. Thank you for the stretch. Yes. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course, Gammy. Of course. Oh my gosh. This is not a 10-year-old. They're lying to us. You said, what is that? Okay, Lux. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm like, what the heck is happening here? This is not a 10-year-old child. How did you get in here? You a grown man. How'd you get in here? And what does this even mean? I don't understand this language. What is this? What does this translate to, y'all? Anybody know? What is this? Oh, lamers. Why he look like that? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what this is. How can you not know the great salmonella? What? You said it could be a cold? That's true. Guy been on Discord for too long. Not on Discord for too long, Smiles. No. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Salmonella, right? What is happening here? Oh my gosh. Not salmonella. What? I make the... Oh, what? The lead shows? The Steel Samurai? Mine? Read the film credits? This man... What? What'd he say? He said even his name is a disease? I'm right. What? This is crazy. Really? You're the salmonella? Wait a minute. She knows who this person is? Is he like legit affiliated with the show? That's the only reason why she would know who this is. Because remember, she's a big fan of the show. That's the only reason. You said this man is chronically online? True. You said, bruh, right? It's like, wait a minute. That's the only way she would know who this is. I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. That's messed up. Okay, but who is this? No, quite all right, really. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Who is it? Maya, how come you don't tell me who this is? I don't know who this is. I don't know his importance. What is it? You know, on closer inspection, yeah, hot. Okay. You're gross, sir. You're gross. Okay, She's a child. I'm pretty sure you're a grown man. Pretty sure Maya's like 16 and you look very much grown. You should be asking questions before you behave like this. Okay? You shouldn't do this regardless. But you should be asking questions and you don't even know if she's an adult. Like you're nasty. Okay? Run Maya run. Exactly. You said he was on the list. Cause I'm like, sir, she's like 16. I think, if that, she might be 15. She's a child. No matter. She's a child. Like, this is nasty. Hey, dude, you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks. I think that's what he's trying. Rocksters. I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means. But that's nasty. Rock stores? What? Hey, you're drooling. Oh my gosh, this guy. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. Pant. Okay. This guy talks in like sounds from the PC. I don't understand what's happening here. You said the illegal Riz or straight to jail Riz? Okay, because I'm like, yuck. It's getting worse and he stopped talking. You've triggered my creative powers? Okay. Yes. It's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. You said get this man on the watch list? All right. Disturbing. Okay, this is cute though. That's cute. Okay, this is cute. Okay. Yes, I'm not saying all of these. Y'all know what these are. Y'all know what these mean. I don't need to read this to y'all. This is cute though. I like this. Pink Princess. I like the drawing. The drawing cute. You said I know what island he's been off. Oh my goodness. Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why is it gotta be little? Why are you worried about little? Who cares? He's weird. Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Girl, that's not the issue. That's really not the issue. Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Okay? You said he went for the snorkeling. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is... No. My goodness. We need to talk to this man, though I really don't want to. And the fact that he walks around with a towel and he's sweating profusely, there's a lot to be said about this. And look, Maya, no, she still hasn't said, like, who exactly he is. Is he one of the producers? Is he the producer? No, they said the producer was a she. So maybe he's the director? Okay, we have to assume he may be the director. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, huh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime into the I promise y'all I can read. I promise y'all I can. You know, I promise you. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. You said the director or something? Yeah, I think it's the director for sure. Oh my gosh. Huh. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah! Sucks. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? I don't know what that means either. What is he talking about? He said, we know what songs he be listening to. He did the sentence with an emotion. Is that what that was? Because I was like, what the heck? No idea. I know, me neither. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that means That meeting gives him an alibi. That may be true, but I don't care. The producer. About the producer, who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. Is he sweating? He's always sweating. I don't think he's not sweating. She bought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4, the whole time. Okay, bigwigs. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Okay. So we know we're probably going to see some of these people in the courtroom because you know Edgeworth is going to go find them. Edgeworth is going to be on it if he hasn't done it already. Okay, let's examine. Can we? Is it this? Okay, it's the same. Never mind. Okay, let's present some things. Let's present some stuff. Maybe he'll have more info for us. You said this man has never seen grass. I agree. I don't think he gets out much. Cause why are you here? What's the point? You said David and Drake. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm No. Oh my gosh. You said those are the songs? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's show him the spear. Maybe he knows something about the spear. Let's see. I try not to pay too much attention to things that don't interest me, love. What is this face, you nasty? Stop it. Why are you staring at me like that? See, she crying. See, she crying because she's a child. They need to stop it. That's nasty. It's okay. She's a child. That's why she's crying. It's disturbing. You making her cry and uncomfortable. Stop that. Oh my gosh. It's disgusting. You said get that tug away. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, sorry, she's crying. You're making her uncomfortable. She thought you were somebody special. She thought you were fit. She admired you. And now look at you. She got her crying and stuff. That's weird. Being a weirdo. This is WP, right? No. How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. Oh, that's a valid point. That's true. You said never meet your heroes? Yeah. You know? Yeah, right. He's not Venom, right. Okay. Let's see. The murder weapon? Did we show him the murder weapon already? No, we showed him a picture, right? I try not to pay much attention. Yeah, we did. We did show it to him. Okay. Yeah, I made her cry. That's right. I don't like that. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to show him in here. I don't think there's anything else to show him. And we talked through everything. Okay, well, at least we got something new out of here, right? Okay, I think we've done everything. Let's go back to the, let's go back to whatchamacallit. To see if she left. You said Phoenix is a bystander, just letting this slide rather than shutting it. I agree. It's like, say something. Hey, Ethereal, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you? Thanks for the bonks. There you. How are you? How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for coming. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, let's go to back. Oh my gosh, she's back. No. No, y'all. They gave her job back. No. No. Why is she here? Old bag is back. Oh my gosh. She's back, y'all. She's back. This is bad. This is bad for us. Aha. You again. Eek. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. Because we have. You're supposed to be locked up. You're supposed to still be in custody. How are you out? How are you out? What? You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a little sweet old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Dang, they couldn't have waited like another 10 hours so I could have done my thing and then I could have left? You know? He said, too bad good things don't last. Yeah. Dang. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Dang, man. Because I was about to go in there and go get the key. Anyway, know this whippersnapper? This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. Uh-oh. You might be in trouble, y'all. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You know what? That's what got you locked up the first time. Okay? It's because you kept the information to yourself. Because you kept your lips sealed. That's what got you in trouble. So I don't feel bad for you. You know what? I'm going to get the key regardless. At some point, you going to go home. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Okay? Tell her. I'm okay with this. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. She is. Let's talk to her. We don't talk. To see if she talks. Let's see if she can not yap. Because I don't believe her. About that kid you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. See? She can't help but talk. She gonna talk. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. Okay, I don't care. About the director. The one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Okay, well, he's here. Hopefully, y'all don't run into each other. He said the poor people who interrogated her lost years of their lives. Right. Right. Nick, I think she's losing it. Yeah, she's been lost it. Been. We've already inspected. Oh, wait. Can we do this now? She going the security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Hey, no touching. Of course she was going to do that. Of course she was going to tell me no. You said demon mode activated? Yup. You know how she gets. Get into that demon mode. It's over. Guess I better investigate there later. We keep saying that. When is later coming? When is later coming? Can I... Man, we can't ever get nothing. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. We gotta go back to the detention center, I think. Talk to Will. Then we can go back to the, and then we go back to the office. Then we come back here and hope that she's off of work. Okay? Let's hope she gets off of work soon. Is there anything new? It's the same thing. I don't think there's anything here. You say later meant never. I know. Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's like, okay, so we can't talk to Will. There's no new info to talk to Will about. There's nothing new. All right, we just gonna go back to the office. Let's talk. We have nothing. We have nothing. Nothing new. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Let's just do this. The guard monitors the visitor room. Yeah, okay. Camera. Let's do the camera. Smile for the camera. Yeah, okay. There's nothing else. Just prison. Just prison, y'all. Just prison. You know? I don't know what else to say. There's nothing new to show him. We've shown him everything. He still hasn't told us about the stupid ankle incident. Did I just miss it, y'all? Or has he explicitly said that he hurt his ankle at any point? Has he said that yet? Has he said that? He hasn't, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wow. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. Exactly. We know it's not you. I don't know. Yes, he doesn't lock up his stuff. He doesn't do all those things. Somebody snuck in. We know. We just don't know who's also large enough to wear his costume and or, you know? You said that is strange, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. There's nothing here. All right, let's move. We're gonna go back to the office. Nothing to talk about here as usual. Then we gonna move. Let's go back to the studio. Please don't be there. Please let her have gone home for the day. Oh, she's still here. Oh my gosh. What are we supposed to do with her? What do we do with her? It said it was 3 people in a trench coat. I'm like, you know what? Okay, here's what I think. I think we have to go back. Where was old boy? Wasn't he the weirdo? Wasn't he in the studio 2? He was in studio 2, right? Wasn't he? Who knows? I don't know. I think studio 1. And then we go outside studio 2. Was he in here? No, he was in the whatchamacallit. Oh no. He was in the dressing room, right? He was in what's his name's dressing room. That's what he was doing. That's where he was. Okay, no. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the employee area. Where was that? Outside studio 1? It's inside studio 1, right? He said, can we go inside? No, we can't. They won't let us go inside studio 2. We can only be outside studio 2, which sucks. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to main studio, look at her for a minute, and then go to employee area. Because that's where he was. He was in... Oh! There's somebody here? Who is this? This is the boy. This is the boy. I think that the lady be talking about. Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your sport? What are your name? Sport? Oh, she said, what's your name? Sport. Oh my gosh. I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. You absolutely are a child. Yeah. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't think you're an adult, sweetie. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You said I charged that kid as an adult. Oh my gosh. Right? The little blush. It's like you're a child. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Yeah, I think you are too. You've got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evil doer. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's talk about Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Huh? You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? That's right, she's a fan, so she knows everything. You said juvenile hall? Got a sword and everything? Exactly. Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Huh, not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? Uh-oh. You were here, weren't you? He was here. Did you see anything? Huh. He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. Wait, what? Wait. Let me go. Oh my gosh. You can't be serious. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. What? A bottle. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Found on the table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Wait, there was sleeping pills involved? Uh-oh, y'all. Sleeping pills involved, y'all. Anyone want to pray? Right? Oh, my goodness. Exactly. Right? Exactly. Exactly. It's like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. This is huge. This is huge. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Look, we need to go find that child. He gave us his full government name. We can go find him. Okay, is there anything new? The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Okay, so he was there, y'all. He was there. Did he go inside? Did he go inside? I don't think so. I don't think he went in. Let's see if he went inside. Let's see if what's his name is in there too. In the dressing room. Is he still here? He's still here, y'all. Is there anything new? No. No. He saw this. What is this? You know anything about these sleeping pills? I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Okay. Yeah, I know. He's gross. Okay, alright, I think he's useless now. Let's go back to the employee area. I don't want to talk to him or look at him longer than I have to. You know what I mean? I'd rather not. Let's see. Let's go to, studio main gate. Huh? Where's that old windbag? She went after the kid, y'all. She must have went after the kid. Yes, she left. It's key time. It's time to get the key. Out of her to leave her post. Hey, that's her. See, we hear her. She's saying, hey. Nick, that was her. Stop. Stop, whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Uh-oh, I think she got him. Uh-oh, she tripped. She tripped. Uh-oh, Maya sure looks happy. I know she's smiling. No. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she fell. You said Tom and geriatric time. No. Well, we know which one is time, right? We know which one is time. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we can finally get the key. Hey, hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to the trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Oh, we're borrowing it, all right. Okay, we're borrowing. All right, we on the move. Let's get back to Studio, we gotta go back to Studio 1. We gotta, we gotta move through all these areas. Outside Studio 2. Yup. Okay. Let's move. No, not move. My fault. No. I mean slide. And now we open the door. Okay. Examine. This. We have a key now. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. Well, we gotta try. Let's try it. It opened. We did it, y'all. We finally get to go inside. We finally get to go inside. Great. Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. Yeah, not that eager. You go first. I don't blame her. Okay, let's go. Let's go inside the trailer, y'all. Oh my gosh. October 18th. Studio 2 trailer. Who is this? This must be the producer. She must be the producer. Eek. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer. Yes, I knew. I was like, this must be the producer. Yes, the producer. She's the one with the money. They got the funding. D. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Okay, here we go. We gotta talk. Let's talk. The day of the crime, the Steel Samurai, the director. Let's talk about the director. Let's go from like bottom to top this time. We don't normally do that. Let's do that. About the director, Sal Manila. Was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Excuse me. Goodness. Nick, are people in the entertainment business this weird? Right? Are all of them this weird? You said, who's she? Right? I'm like, lady, I understand you're the producer, but you gotta chill with the attitude. It's not needed. You don't have to be like that. You could be nicer. You could be nice. You said yes. Happy you said yes, Maya, that they're all like that? They're all weird. Oh my gosh. It's starting to look like it. All right, we're going to talk about the Steel Samurai now. We'd like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. And she's literally not speaking to us. Hollywood is strange. I agree. You said she should hire Beto, right? I'm sure you do great. I'm sure you do great, Smiles. Oh my goodness. Miss Vasquez. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. There's a lot of samurai posters. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if these are all like films. They may be films. Hey, don't get mad at me. Yeah, she's being very like standoffish. She don't want to talk to us. She really don't. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Yeah, she doesn't seem to want to talk. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. This is getting nowhere, y'all. You said smoking indoors is a crime, you know? True. You said, are those moths or butterflies in her clothes? I don't know. I didn't look at her. I'm about to look. I'm about to look real quick. Phoenix? We're getting nowhere fast. We definitely are. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Not that I know of. Yeah? I don't know. I think it's supposed to... Oh, wait. It is giving moth, isn't it? It's giving moth because of this... Because of the antennae... Antennae? Antennae. It's giving moth because of that. Yeah. Interesting. But it could be a butterfly, but it is giving kind of moth to me. Especially this one. Wait. She said, wait. She's finally, like, acknowledging our presence. You said, moth lady? Oh, my gosh. Yes. If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? She's literally not speaking to us. I don't think I like her. I know this is probably crushing all her dreams. All of what she thought these people would be like. Yeah. Don't cry. she'll take it as a sign of weakness. True, true. Don't cry in front of people like that. All right, we'll give it to him if we see him. Vasquez memo added to the court record. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. That's it? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else. Let's examine the room real quick. Let's examine. No clues here? Yeah, I know that. Let's examine the board. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. I can. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the heck do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my gosh. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? True. What about this one? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Well, we knew that because what's your name told us that. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Okay, that don't make sense. Wait, what's in the trash can? Nothing in here. That could be a clue. Okay, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Okay, fine. We didn't win on that. No, I meant this. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. I thought it would be like in a fancier spot. They sitting up here in this place. It looks like it's hot in here, don't it? Don't it look like it be burning up in the summertime in here? It look hot. Oh my goodness. He said too bad his last project was a swan song. Yeah. It don't. That's. Oh my gosh, happy. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, the glass is frosted. I can't see outside. Yeah, we know they all do that. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I think we've seen everything we're supposed to see in here. I'm just clicking just for good measure. Okay. Yeah, I think we've seen everything. Okay. All right, let's go back to last thing we gonna do tonight. We gonna go talk to what's his name, Manila, Nasty Manila. What, Smiles? What? What? He said time to go back to the internet. Didn't yeah. Smiles, what? You said Lux and me are a couple now, and she's telling me to type it down. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gonna go outside studio 2. We gonna go back to outside studio 1. Okay, we gonna move into we gonna go back to the main studio. She's still not here, which is fantastic. Then we gonna go to the employee area. We're gonna go back to the employee area. You said probably because they're a smoker producer. I said I wanted to work for. Okay, dressing room. He's in here. Manila, I got something for you. Here you go. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My behind is pound if I don't... What? Pound? Okay, you know, I don't know. If I don't find it. Okay, yeah. Nick? It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Okay, so what do you want me to look? You want me to examine? Like every place that he's been? What? Girl, what are we talking about here? There's no way. Examine? We've examined everything under the sun and wait, what's this? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must have been for the... We know this already. Hey, Nick. What now? The snacks. There was twice this much here before. Yeah, because he probably ate them. Yeah, I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway. Oh my gosh, this guy. Goodness gracious, this guy. Yuck. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Oh my gosh, y'all. What? That's it? That's it? That's all we got? They can't be serious. He said, not this horror show again. He looks like his soul is lost. Right. True, true. Oh my gosh, they can't be serious. They can't be serious. They said now we gotta go backtrack where he's been to try to find it. I don't know where he's been. I don't know where he's been at. It's not my job.